to be laughing, glad to be living. Happy Thanksgiving Day. We have invited all of our friends here. Many have come from miles away. We are pleased to meet them. Come, let us greet them. Happy Thanksgiving Day.
And here are our guests, Miss Diane Cannon and Mr. Paul Lynde.
Early in the morning, start preparations. Nobody has much time to play.
Shoot a man shirk, he won't catch a turkey.
Happy Thanksgiving Day. We have our muskets loaded and ready, so let the shoot get underway. Bye, baby bunting, Daddy's gonna hunting. Happy Thanksgiving Day.
City in Hollywood. It's the Carol Burnett Show with Harvey Garman, Ricky Lawrence and Lyle Waggoner.
Would you mind going over this policy just once more, Mr. Heatherfield?
Not at all. But please, just call me Horace. We're just plain folks at All Heart Insurance.
I like that, don't you, Herbert?
Yes, Sophia.
Go on, Horace.
Well, what I'm suggesting, nice people, is our comprehensive homeowners policy. It covers fire, theft, flood, and all acts of God. Even if you're atheists. A little insurance humor there.
Well, we've seen Horace, we've seen an awful lot of your company's advertising, and I must say the thing that has impressed Herbert and me so much is the fact that all of you seem to take such a personal interest in your policyholders.
Hell, you know our slogan. We're all heart at all heart. I don't know whether I mentioned it or not, but all our policies pay double indemnity if your house burns down on Valentine's Day.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Yeah, but how much does this policy cost, Horace?
Just pennies a day. Now, if you'll just sign right
But
here.
what does it come to a year?
Only $700, the first dotted line.
$700, that's an awful lot of money, Horace.
Not really. We're practically a non-profit organization. 80% of every premium goes for TV commercials.
I didn't know that, did you, dear?
No, dear, but I don't know.
Why don't we let the pretty lady sign first?
Oh.
Yeah, but wait a minute, but $700.
Sydney.
Oh, Herbert.
Herbert. What's a few pennies a day when you're protecting a lovely home, impeccably furnished with your priceless possessions and family heirlooms?
Horace is right, dear.
Fine. Now remember, folks, perish the thought. But if you ever have to file a claim, that's when All Heart opens its heart to you.
Oh, Herbert and I will sleep much better tonight knowing that. Thank you, Horace.
Thank you, Horace. Welcome to the All Heart family.
Oh, Herbert, what are we going to do?
Take it easy, darling, take it easy. Don't forget we're with All Heart.
Oh, I'm so glad we took out that insurance policy.
Oh, so am I. Horace should be here with a check any minute. We'll check into a hotel tonight at their expense.
Yes.
Tomorrow we'll start shopping.
Yes. Oh, that must be good old Horace now.
What's this about a fire?
Oh, are we glad to see you, Horace?
I beg your pardon?
Horace, it's us, Herbert and Sylvia, part of the family.
Madam, my family is home in bed, where I was until some shrill, hysterical woman phoned.
I made the call.
He was excited because our house was on fire.
Well, it seems to be out now, but what is it you want?
We just want to be compensated for our damages.
Damages? What damages?
Oh, come on now, Horace.
Mr. Heatherfield, if you please.
Mr. Heatherfield, that policy that you sold us just a month ago covers all our losses.
That may or may not be true. May I see your policy?
It was burned up in the fire.
Rotten luck. Good night.
Wait a minute. We don't need a copy of the policy to file a claim.
You're getting shrill again.
No, look here.
Horace, you remember me, Sylvia? Here, pretty lady, sign first.
I said that.
Just a month ago.
You must have had a terrible month.
He's all yours.
Here comes hysterical Herbie again. Hold it, H.H. You don't need your policy. I have a copy here that's almost an exact duplicate.
What do you mean almost? What do you mean almost?
Let's see what we have here. Well, now, you're not as bad off as I thought. I can settle your claim right now. I'll give you $63.
You're crazy.
You signed this policy and you're calling me crazy?
Now look, Heatherfield. I'm not shrill. I'm not crazy.
I'm not hysterical. And I'm not settling for any lousy 63 bucks! If you don't mind, I'd rather discuss it with the pretty lady.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm on to you. Don't give me any of that pretty lady.
You shouldn't have done that, Sil. From now on, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Look at this place. This is a shambles. Everything is ruined. Our lamps, our furniture, our curtains, our drapes.
What about my paintings?
Your policy doesn't cover fine arts.
Where does it say that?
Right here in big letters.
Now, look here, Huddersfield. If you don't start making some sense around here, I'm going to call the insurance company and demand another adjuster.
Please lower your voice. You'll wake every dog in the neighborhood.
Don't give me that!
Sil, could you and I settle this? He's beginning to get on my nerves. Now, when did this alleged fire start?
The fire started around 9 o'clock this evening. I smell smoke, and I jumped out of bed, and I ran into Herbert's room. We have separate bedrooms.
I knew that a month ago.
Anyway, the fire started in his room.
Does Herbie smoke in bed?
He doesn't smoke at all.
Ever catch him playing with matches?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, who are you?
We're here to do the commercial.
Glad to see you, fellas. Let's get this over with so I can get back to bed.
Right, Horace, here's the check. All right, fellas.
All right, right over here with your husband.
camera
And
right
big
here.
smiles when I
That'd be
present the check.
Oh.
All Heart commercial, take one. Action.
Good evening, folks. I'm Fred Heimer from All Heart. Here you see one of our dedicated insurance agents paying full coverage to 2 lucky fire victims.
What's going on here?
Oh, shut up, Herbert, and smile. We're on television. Our next guest won the New York Film Critics Award for her performance in the hit movie Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice. She was Alice. And she'll soon be seen starring in a new movie called The Anderson Tapes. She's sexy and pretty and very talented. Please welcome Miss Diane Cannon.
You're not a dream. You're not an angel. You're a man. I'm not a queen. I'm a woman. Take my hand. We'll make a space in the lives that we've planned. And here I'll stay until it's time for you to go. Yes, we're different. We're worlds apart. We're not the same. You laughed and joked at the start like in a game. You could have stayed outside my heart, but in you came, and here you'll stay until it's time for And though I'll never, never, never in my heart see you again, please won't you stay until it's time for you to go.
I've asked you gentlemen of the stage crew here for a very special reason. We, the world-famous team of Funt and Mundane, have been in this play for 54 weeks. Tonight marks our final performance, and I and my distinguished wife would like to take this opportunity of telling you that this has been the most miserable experience of our entire career.
I couldn't agree more.
Never in all our years of trotting the boards has it been our misfortune to be working with a bunch of bumbling incompetents. You, sound effects man, you're totally inept and should be flogged.
And you call yourself a lighting man. Why, a Boy Scout with a flashlight could do better.
Yes, and you, prop man. If I had my way, you would be banished from the American theater forever.
Now, hear this. Tonight is our final performance in this play. Everyone who is anyone in the theater will be in that audience this evening.
So we naturally expect you clods to help us give a performance they'll never forget.
On stage, everybody. Curtain in 3 minutes.
Now, get out there and look alive for a change, you peasants. Me first, darling.
Sorry, my darling.
You're looking lovely.
You too, my pet. Come in, my precious.
Oh, darling Dexter, we mustn't keep meeting like this alone in your bachelor penthouse apartment. What if my extremely jealous husband should find out about us?
As long as we have each other, I scoff at danger.
Oh. But Dexter, you know my husband. He has such a violent temper.
Oh, I've lived with that threat for months now, and it's lost its meaning to me. I'm not afraid of your brutish husband. My darling, nothing can ever come between us.
Oh. Do you mean that, darling?
Yes, my darling, yes. They're out to get us.
Are you sure?
Positive? Oh, my darling, come over here. I've prepared a little champagne supper for two.
Oh, goody. Oh. Oh, Dexter, darling, how divine.
I thought we'd dine by candlelight.
Oh, you always were an incurable romantic.
Nothing enhances your beauty more than the glow of a soft candle. Won't you sit down, my darling?
Thank you, my love. Oh, it looks absolutely...
Did you lose your footing, my pet? Yes.
It must have been these heels.
Yes. My darling, won't you try the caviar, my sweet connoisseur?
Oh.
I think you'll find that it has a subtlety that you'll appreciate.
I adore caviar. Mm. Mm.
nearness of you. So intoxicating. Come with me, my darling.
I just want to be near you.
And I with you. Oh, my precious. When you're by my side, I feel 8 feet tall.
I'm head over heels in love with you. Kiss me.
I want you.
Dexter, we can't go on like this. I must think of my husband.
Your husband, you say?
Yes.
What can he offer you? What can he offer you, my darling, but a life of struggle and privation? Well, I can offer you all this. Get out of here. Hey, my darling. So you'll come with me and all New York will be at your feet.
No, Dexter, you know I can't.
Say yes. Say yes, my darling. And I promise you I'll give up all of my concert tours and play only for you.
Chopin, you know all my weaknesses, don't you, Dexter?
I can't live without you. Oh, my darling. Be safe. Darling. My darling, please say you'll come with me. Come with me, darling, so we can face the future hand in hand. Get that, my darling, while I pour us some brandy.
All right, but I warn you, if it's a woman, I'll hang up. I warn you, if it's a woman, I'll hang up.
Sure. Hurry, my darling, hurry.
I'll hide out on the ledge.
Good idea.
Oh, look. I'll hide in the closet after all.
Hurry, darling.
A fifth thought I'll hide on the ledge.
Dexter! All right, Dexter. Where is she? Why hide it any longer? She's in the closet.
So it's you, Malcolm. Last you found out about Dexter and me.
Yes, Cynthia. And I'm going to put an end to your cheap love affair.
Oh, you think so, do you? Yes. I'm sorry you had to say that, Malcolm. Because now I shall be forced to kill you.
I know you, Cynthia. having the nerve to pull the trigger.
Oh, haven't I?
Give me that right, darling. You have your fingerprints all over us.
Why don't you just peel it?
Oh, Dexter, what have I done?
Oh, darling, don't you see? Now we're free to marry.
No, don't you see, my darling? We can never marry because the guilt of what we have done will haunt us the rest of our lives. No, I must flee.
No, Cynthia, no!
Oh, yes.
It mustn't end this way.
Goodbye. My only regret is what might have been. Farewell.
Curtain, you idiots! Curtain!
If you watch a lot of television variety shows, you get to see some mighty good choreography. Well, I'm kind of prejudiced, and I think our Ernie Flatt dancers are about the best in the business. And here they are in a number featuring Don Crichton and Shirley Kirks.
as the stomach turns. When last we left Canoga Falls, Marion was just saying goodbye to the swimming pool maintenance man. See you on Thursday, ma'am.
Oh, yes. And Fred, beginning next month, why don't you come over here 4 times a week? There'll be so much more for you to do.
Oh, why's that?
I'm putting in a swimming pool.
Oh, that's wonderful news. It'll be the first one on my route.
Oh, now then, where were we, Louise?
Oh, Marion.
Oh, yes, I remember now. You were telling me about your husband's death.
Oh, yes.
Yes. How old was he again?
94.
Oh. And how long had you been married?
We were celebrating our silver anniversary.
Oh, 25 years.
No hours.
How did it happen, dear?
Oh, there we were. We were just opening the door of our honeymoon suite. Well, the doctor's report said it was death by imagination. All he left me were a few brief memories. And $700 million.
More coffee, dear?
Oh, yes, thank you. I tell you, Marion, I'm physically and totally exhausted.
Oh, you must be, what, with the funeral and the celebration afterwards.
Well, life goes on. If only I didn't have this neurotic problem.
Oh, good. Perhaps I can help you.
Oh, Marion, you see, I have this terrible compulsion to give away all my money.
I know I can help you.
Oh, but you see, I can't seem to control myself. I had a sandwich and I gave the waitress $200. My doorman got me a cab and I gave him $500 and I tipped the driver $1,000.
Oh, Louise, you should have called me. I would have come and picked you up and brought you over here.
But you don't have a car.
Piggyback.
Marion, what I am doing is so sick and so neurotic. You see, I am trying to buy love.
Louise. Sweetheart. Darling. Precious.
Just look here what I have in my purse. I have a comb and lipstick, bottle of dippity-doo, and $3 million. By tomorrow, I'll just have spent every cent of it.
Oh, why don't you see a psychiatrist?
And pay $50 an hour? For what? I mean, I'd rather take a $1,000 bill and rip it up into little pieces and throw it away.
Louise, dear, I'll get rid of those pieces for you.
You know, I've been much too much of a problem for you already. I don't need a doctor to tell me my problem. You see, I am overly grateful for a simple act of kindness.
Oh, more coffee, darling.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, would you like sugar?
1 lump.
Oh, let me stir it for you.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Why not? It's just a simple act of kindness.
Oh, Marion. Oh, Marion, if only I had more friends like you. Then I wouldn't have to buy love from strangers. Oh, I was walking in the park, speaking of another incident, and this sweet, dear little old Irish lady walked up to me and gave me a daisy. I was so touched that I gave her $3,000. Now, why didn't I just thank her, give her a hug and a kiss and a mint coat?
Excuse me for a moment, please.
Yes, of course.
Oh, if the doorbell rings, would you get it?
Of course I'll get it. I'll get it.
Oh, hello there, sweet lady. I was just passing through me garden, and I thought maybe you'd be liking a little posy or two, perhaps, yes.
Oh, Marion, leave it to someone like you to try and cheer me up. You know, a friend like you is worth her weight in gold.
Do you mean that, Louise?
Of course I do.
I weigh 194.
Don't look it.
My girdle is killing me. I'll get it. Why, hello there, and who are you?
Don't you recognize me, Mother?
It's my teenage daughter who ran away from home years ago to join the circus. Come in, my dear. How are you and what have you been doing?
Well, I'm learning to be a trapeze artist.
You always were a swinger. Who's the baby's father?
The half man, half woman.
Oh, what's the baby's name?
Irving Elizabeth.
Him, her is adorable.
Well, I'll be running along now. I have a date with the sword swallower.
Wait, dear. Does he love you?
No, he's stuck on himself. Oh,
Wait, before you go, here's $500.
What's this for?
A joke book. I did it again. I just gave $500 away to a total stranger.
Oh, Louise. Louise, are you sure you inherited old man Canoga's money?
Yes.
Every bit of it?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Because I happen to know for a fact that old man Canoga had 2 sons by a previous marriage.
Are you sure?
Yes, the Canoga twins, Billy and Buzzy. I wonder whatever became of them. I'll get it. Why, you must be
The Canoga twins. I'm Billy.
And I'm Buzzy.
We're here to claim the Canoga estate.
Daddy would have wanted it that way.
The estate is mine. I am the widow Canoga.
There she is, Buzzy. You hussy, fortune hunter, barracuda, trollop, evil person.
No fair, you did 2 in a row.
I'm sorry. Tacky dresser.
Oh, now see what you've done. You've made her cry, you cruel twin. You're just pure evil.
Thank you.
Buzzy and I know for a fact she's been giving away money. She's a sick person.
That's right, and we're going to have her put away.
Oh, Marianne! You won't let them do that to me.
Of course not, Louise. No. I know for a fact that you're a sweet, generous person who rewards her friends for defending her, right?
Right.
Sign this paper as a witness that she's a cuckoo, and it's worth $50,000 to you after she's committed.
You will write me, won't you?
I'll give you $60,000.
Do I hear 70?
All right, 70.
Your bid, Nutsy.
80.
Do I hear 90 from the Bobbsey twins?
90.
Oh, wait a minute. This is so silly. What are we doing? $700 million is enough for all of us.
Oh, that's so right, Louise.
I mean, after all, you are my stepsons. Share and share alike.
Mumsy.
Twinsies.
Halfies.
Get lost, Peggy. This is family.
Guys, let's go home and start divvying up the loot.
Oh, let's. Groovy.
Oh, Marion.
Yes?
Marion, I cannot simply leave you this way in your debt.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, no, Marion, I insist.
Really? Oh,
Yes,
no, you don't have-
absolutely. No, I do
Not
insist.
this.
Here's a dime for the coffee.
Wait! There's something each and every one of you should know about old man Canoga.
What is it that Marion has to say? Will Louise be happy as Billy and Buzzy's mother, or will she tire of driving them to ballet school? And what about Billy and Buzzy? Will they have a temper tantrum when their new mother stops dressing them alike? And what about Marion's runaway daughter? Will she marry the tattooed man just because she likes to read in bed? And what about Marion herself? Will she continue to be Louisa's best friend even after she finds she was stuck with a counterfeit dime? For the answer to these and other meaningless questions, tune in tomorrow as the stomach turns.
tender that no one wept except the willow. Try to remember when life was so tender that dreams were kept beside your pillow. Try to remember when life was so tender that love was an ember about to billow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Childhood memories live on and never fade away. I remember well that my world was a fantasy land, bright and gay. Every child lives in wonder of life, full of hope, never wearing a frown, and each memory remains to bring joy as your days dwindle down. Deep in December, it's nice to remember the fire of September that made us mellow. Deep in December, our hearts should remember and follow. Follow. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes a time we have to say so long.
The songs More and Nocturne in E-flat were previously recorded.